The reason we host community groups is because we need each other. When we found the Lord, we received all we needed for godly living. But when we found community, we found the courage to live it out. That's right. Hopefully you said that with me. And that's becoming more and more and more of your thought process for community groups. I hope that you all had a wonderful Christmas, and I hope that you had a great New Year's. But more than that, I hope that you have been thinking about what 2021 can hold for you personally and how that will impact the people around you. So as community group leaders, I'd love to challenge you to do a couple of things this January. First, I'd love for you to participate in the church-wide fast somehow. You can listen to your app each morning and hear a 2 to 3 minute devotional from one of our staff members, and you can make that your prayer focus for the day and then add in some of your personal things. I'd also like for you to try and give something up that will prompt you to pray multiple times during the day. So whatever that is, if you'll have a plan in mind, you are bound to be more successful. 2021 is going to hold a lot of wonderful things for Desperation Church and for the families, the people that come and attend and start to lean into what God has. I believe that as the Exodus occurred and the masses left the church and the masses are beginning to come back to church, it's most important for us to be ready for the people that are coming. We can't be ready, though, unless we have a plan. So while I've asked you to have a personal plan, I want to share with you what our community group plan is for 2021. In 2021, we will have 4 types of community groups that I want you to choose from. The first is freedom. Lead a freedom group or participate in a freedom group twice this year. There's only 2 semesters for freedom, so I want to challenge many of you to consider leading a freedom group. It's going to be really important this year for people to have a place to connect to abundant life. Freedom is for everybody. The second type of group is going to be our 6-week community group that we are continuing to host in 2021. And this community group will be a Bible study. So I want you to choose a 6-week study, and we'll call you this week and give you some suggestions. But I'd like for some of you who have been doing relational for a long time to consider doing a 6-week Bible study this time. There's a survey that's attached to this video, and if you are interested in hosting one of these 4, if you'll mark the box that you're interested in, our team is going to call you this week and give you some options. We want to make it super simple. So the first type of community group is freedom. The second type of community group is a 6-week community group that'll revolve around Bible study. The third type of community group is going to be our 6 weeks felt needs, common interest, free market group. So what that means is if you want to take 6 weeks and you want to exercise and add people into it, you can. If you want to take 6 weeks and just do a grilling or camping or basketball or swimming indoors or whatever it is, whatever your hobby is, then you can choose to do a 6-week relationship group. And if you're going to do that, then we'll call you again this week because you'll incorporate one type of prayer in that relational group to start. So we've got freedom. We have a 6-week Bible study. We have the 6 weeks relationship group with the added spiritual component. And then finally, the 4th group. I am hoping that many of you will choose this group, Converge groups in your home or Zoom or virtual or Facebook Converge groups that will happen on Wednesday nights. So, exciting news. On the first Wednesday of every month across all of our campuses, we'll have what we call First Wednesdays, where our kids will get to come together and have an experience inside of their classroom, ages 0 to 5th grade. What I would love is for many of you that have families to choose to do a Converge group this coming 6 weeks, where the first Wednesday we all meet together at a campus, but those 3 to 4 remaining Wednesdays become your community group, and you simply join in with our online campus for your prayer focus. You pray together as a group, and then you have community that night. So there are 4 types of groups I'd like for you to choose from in 2021. The first one is freedom. The second one is a 6 weeks Bible study. The third one is the 6 weeks relational group with a spiritual component. The fourth one is a converge groups, and those will happen during the week on Wednesday nights. It's one time. The first 6 weeks is the only decision that you have to make right now. There is a survey attached to this so that you can choose which of the 4 types of groups that you would like to lead or get more information on, and then our team will call you this week. Community groups launch on January the 30th. Take the fast to participate with your church, have personal goals, know what kind of a group you want to lead, and remember this: things are successful when you know why you're doing it. So what is your why? Why would you want to lead a Converge group? Why do you want to lead the relational group or freedom or a Bible study? When you know your why, that's when things happen, and that's when things are the most successful. I'm so excited for 2021. I'm just coming in from First Saturday Serve, and I am seeing the benefits of all the things that our church has prayed for in 2020, all the communities that are being reached. And it's so important for us just to begin to spread our sphere of influence by leading certain types of groups so that the masses aren't just reached, but they've got a pathway into the local church and salvation and abundant life and healthy community, and culture begins to shift and change, and you get the point. Thank you for being a part of something so big. We could not do it without you, and I am praying for things that we don't even know yet are going to happen, but they will because we're partnering together. So let's get people in the church connected and close the back door by providing growth for them. I love you, and I will see you soon.